Okay, so first things first, my name is Walid Azami. I am a photographer and director and creative director in the Los Angeles area, but I have photographed all over the United States and I photographed all over the world. So here are some of my work you can see on the side. More than anything, I want to talk to you guys as a photographer, as a member of this community, and I'm hoping that I can reach a lot of future clients, not just for myself, but for all of photographers and the photography community. So I want to go over some myths about photographers and photography, but I also want to go ahead and give you guys some insight to what we do. So number one, we do have good cameras. We have good lenses, but we do more than just push a button. We pick the locations. That means we drive around everywhere. We go through alleys, we go through side roads and detours. We take the long way home. The reason why is we're always looking for that perfect wall, the perfect tree, the perfect field or the hill to make sure that you or future clients always have the best pictures. We look at lighting and we see what that hill or that tree or that street looks like in January versus August versus October. When you call us for a shoot, we do about a good hour of research. We go through your Instagram, we go through your Facebook, we go through whatever is available and we try to find out enough information about you. Now, I know that a lot of occupations do this, but I want to say we do this too. And then when we talk on the phone, we make sure that we take notes as to, we try to figure out what the restrictions are, what your hesitations are, what your nervous points are, what is the final outcome for these pictures. We take a lot of notes, and from there we pick the best lens, we pick the best lighting, whatever is gonna make you and your project look the best. But that's not even it. That's not even it. By the time we pick up the camera for the first time and we shoot the first shot, we have already spent anywhere between 8 to 12 hours. That's because we figured out the shot list, we have studied you on social media, we have taken notes, we have found out what likely your best angles are, what's gonna make you look the best, based on your budget, based on the time of the year, based on the project scope. We find the best locations, the best lenses for that particular shoot, and also the best lighting. When the shoot is done, we actually sit here at this desk and we go through hundreds and hundreds of images. By and large, they look quite similar, but we look for sharpness in the eye, we make sure that the eyes are even, we make sure that it's your best angles, we make sure that the things that you are so sensitive about are concealed or that we're able to conceal them. And then we have to decipher between 6 to 8 images that look very similar, which two you're gonna see. We wanna make sure they have enough options, but you also see the best. We want to make sure that when you see them, you feel empowered and you don't feel less about yourself than when you first came in. And then after the shoot, we actually sit down. This is a full day event. We back up the images, we download them to the computer, and then we look through hundreds and hundreds of images that all pretty much look the same. We have to look at this whole day and break it down for you and probably give you about, depending on the photographer of course, anywhere from 20 to 40% of what we shot. So through that, we're going through our doubts. Oh my God, you suck. You suck. Oh, look at this. It's out of focus. Here's another one that's out of focus. What is wrong with you? You should have told her to stand here. You should have told him to do that. And then we see the gems and we're like, oh, yes. Yeah, this is what I wanted. And what happens is that is a full day of work. And that's on top of the pre-production. Now, I'm not complaining. We love what we do. I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of backdoor to the project and some behind the scenes into the thought process that we go through. This is an artistic process, this is a creative process, and we go through a process. This is our art. I spend hours on each final image in post-production. We upload them to galleries, we wait for you guys to make selections, we hold hands through the process, tell you what we think is going to be best, listen to your notes. I know that you're going to share this gallery with your friends and your family, take their notes into account, still try to keep the vision alive. So we review hundreds of images per shoot. By and large, they all look very similar, so you need us to stare at a monitor, just right here from me. We need to stare at a monitor for up to 8 hours a day. That's also downloading the footage, backing up the footage, processing it in Lightroom, and making sure that your eyes are crisp, that your hands are fine, that your fingers are placed right, that your shirt is not wrinkled, that parts of your body that you may not be the most secure about all look fantastic. And then we send you the gallery. With the gallery, we have this moment where we're thinking, oh God, I hope they think I'm good. I hope that they think we stuck to the process. And then we have, of course, conflicting thought. You know what? Why wouldn't they? This is amazing. We go through a roller coaster of ups and downs, and it's something that we love, it's something we live for. But we do more than just push a button. We help you with your makeup, we help you with your hair, we help you by suggesting hair and or makeup. We make sure that you're not shiny, we make sure that your clothes fit well. We clip your clothes, we loosen your clothes, we look for wrinkles, we make fake wind in your hair. We do a lot. On set, we also listen to your insecurities and we reassure you. All the while, we take notes in our head of everything you loved, everything you didn't like, everything we spoke about before the shoot, and all the notes you give us during. We have to remember this for post-production. While memorizing everything and making sure that we remember everything enough to write it down after the shoot, we're still taking some of the most beautiful pictures, making sure that we do not drop our expensive gear, thousands of dollars in our hands. If you pay attention, we're also moving all over. We squat, we do ducks, we jump over things, we go up, down, left, right, making sure we find exactly the right angle for you. Again, I'm not complaining, just making sure that you know we do more than just push a button. The next day is called photographer's coma, or people have different names for it. That means we're pretty much laying down all day. We are exhausted, we're spent, and we are dumping images, we're backing them up, we're processing them in Lightroom, and we're making sure that we go through your gallery and give you galleries, and oftentimes even try to find you one to send you to keep up the excitement and the momentum as a shoot preview. Again, I'm not complaining. I don't think any photographers complain. We're so honored because we know that there's a sea of photographers out there that you can hire, but you chose us for your wedding, for your album cover, for your magazine, for your new baby, for anything. And we don't take that for granted. So look, we work really hard. Every image we take is special to us. Sometimes I'll even go as far as it's as special to us as they are to you. It's personal, it's a part of us, and we love what we do. We're thankful for what we do. So that's why I'm asking you, before you hire a photographer, does not matter what kind of photography they do. I'm asking you, please respect the art and respect the process. This is how we choose to put food on our table. And the best way to respect us is to respect our wage. Apart from the fact that nice clients get a lot more from us. From me, they get at least 10 to 20% more just by saying please, just by understanding the process.